Hi, I'm Vicki Voisin, the Paralegal Mentor. It's September 18th, 2015. Today I'm focusing on an article recently written by Lee Rosen. Mr. Rosen is an attorney and prolific blogger at Divorce Discourse. Mr. Rosen's article is titled, "Your Paralegals Are an Embarrassment." Now, I hope that every one of you watching this video is as offended by this article as I am. And let me give you just a few of the points that Mr. Rosen brings up. He suggests that attorneys count the number of paralegals in the firm and that there is an inverse correlation between the paralegal count and adopting and implementing technology. He suggests that instead of being proud of the number of paralegals that an attorney hires, they should instead be embarrassed that they're hiring paralegals in the first place. He said that paralegals have largely been replaced by technology, and that attorneys should examine their function and look at tech options for solving the problems that paralegals are solving now. He says, bring in the technology and dispatch the paralegals. I want to say at this point, are you kidding me? Mr. Rosen, these points are not valid. He says that there is a paralegal test in this article, and he asks, are you employing a practice management system, a document management system, a document assembly system, automated call routing, e-discovery products, a client document access system, and specialty applications for the attorney's practice areas. He says, are you scanning all incoming and outgoing text? Another, you've got to be kidding me. And what exactly are your paralegals doing that couldn't be done by a lawyer or a computer? Mr. Rosen, let me tell you what paralegals are doing that probably can't be better done by a lawyer or by a computer. The most important thing is to remember that how do you think this technology got into the law firm in the first place? I can tell you that it was probably a paralegal who did the research, who wrote the report that suggested that this new technology would be beneficial to the law firm and how it would be beneficial. It was the paralegal who probably met with the vendor of the software, the paralegal who saw that the software was installed, and then probably helped with the training of the employees who were going to use this software, including the attorney using the software. But Mr. Rosen, attorneys don't intend to use the software. They are not going to scan all the text. They are there to do the work that makes the most money for the law firm. The law firm is a business, and paralegals are a profit center and an important part of the legal team. I'd like to remind you also that you speak of a call routing system. Clients don't want a call routing system. Clients don't want to hear press 1 for Vicki and 2 for Mr. Rosen. Clients want to speak to a real human being. Paralegal is very well suited to speaking to these to the clients, to doing the hand-holding that the attorney doesn't have time for and also doesn't really want to do on a daily basis. There's a time for the attorney to take over and do that, but the paralegal can go a long way towards relieving the attorney of much of the many of the calls that the clients make and so forth. Also, I do want to tell all of you who are watching this video that attorneys are obligated to understand technology and to understand the risks involved with the technology. They're doing that. Doesn't mean they're going to use the technology. The American Bar Association at 105A and 105B insists that they do understand the technology. But that's as far as it goes. They need to know that, but they don't need to operate it. They need to be getting ready for opening and closing arguments, for deciding what jury instructions should be used. They're getting ready for trial. They need to be planning for the merger of corporations and things like that. Those are not the best examples, probably, but there is a wonderful place for paralegals in the law firm. And also, I will remind you that perhaps an associate could be doing this, but associates don't intend to make a career of being an associate. Paralegals, properly trained and educated, are making a career of being a paralegal and being a darn good paralegal, and also a huge benefit to the firm. Now, Mr. Rosen brings up all of these points because he's concerned about the bottom line, about the profit that attorneys, that the law firm is making. But Mr. Rosen, I suggest that you leave paralegals alone and think about your own bottom line. You say, in the beginning of this article, that you outsource plant maintenance at your firm. You leave your plants and you lease your plants, and the vendors provide all care and watering. Now, I have to tell you, Mr. Rosen, that you could be doing all of the plant maintenance and watering, and you would increase your bottom line. I'm sure you have time for all of this plant watering and maintenance, so do it yourself, and make sure that your plants are healthy and growing well, and leave paralegals alone. This is Vicki Voisin, the Paralegal Mentor, reminding you to please check my website, paralegalmentor.com. Check my blog, paralegalmentorblog.com, where I have resources for you, many of them are free, that will help you move your career in the right direction, which is always forward. The other thing I would ask is that you share this video with the members of your association and your friends who are paralegals or are interested in the paralegal profession, and that you share it with the attorneys you work for. I'm sure that they're going to be saying, "Are you kidding me?" This is Vicki Voisin, the Paralegal Mentor, signing off and reminding you that until we meet again, I'm dedicated to your success. Goodbye now.